Welcome, beautiful Aries. It is your XOXO goddess girl. It's time for another reading, Aries. We're going to focus on why somebody feels a certain type of way about you. That could be a family member, coworker, friend, love interest, ex, the butcher, the neighbor. Could be anybody. Okay. So wherever you have Aries in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. Okay. Yes, we're going to see how somebody is feeling and why they are feeling some type of way about you. Yes. Let's see what we have for the beautiful Aries. Here we go. Aries. Ooh, we have the Magician reversed. Ooh. You are the Magician, Aries. This is Aries Virgo Libra energy. Okay, I'm going to give you all scenarios. Let me immediately, give you the worst case scenario. Somebody's doing black magic on you. And people that do black magic, they feel a type of way, right? A certain type of way because they are not in control. So when people do black magic, spells, voodoo, hoodoo, witchcraft, right? Burning dragon blood, incense sticks, Aries. It's because they don't have the power themselves, right? So they are weak and insecure. And unfortunately, this is in their birth chart. It's in their birth chart to be weak. So it's in their birth chart also to find, their way through these practices, because it's part of their destiny to do that, where they feel that they are the most in control by influencing people's free will. Now, all my channels are, of course, right, based on God, whatever religion you have, spirituality you have. We believe on my channel in God and the Most High, right? So somebody feels a certain type of way to do spells and black magic on you because they cannot control you. They cannot control your free will. That's the quintessential message always with black magic, burning dragon blood, incense sticks, right? They cannot influence your free will. So this is somebody who's still trying to connect to you. Although you have set boundaries, although you have said, I don't want to be with you, although you're already gone, you might have ghosted, blocked them. Yeah, whatever this is about. You might have literally already set your boundaries in any shape or form, right? Others of you, you might want to be careful, right? Because you might still be dealing with this person. And this is not your friend. This is not your family member. This is not a dear one or a loved one, right? This person does not have the right intentions. And as such, right, they feel a certain type of way because they have these bad intentions, right? Now, like I said, it all goes back to a source of insecurity, a source of not controlling you. And this is why they're doing this, because they cannot control you. If we look at the elements, right, that are on the table, because this is reversed, right? So this is applying, using things that are not in a God-loving way. And because of that, trying to damage things in your life. So if you've been seeing, Aries, that things are not going well or everything goes down, right? You're like, what's going on? Why is this happening? It's because these people are doing that. Now, you are, of course, all protected by God. You are all loved by God. But if this is going on right now, then somebody is really trying to infiltrate your life by doing all these things and making sure that you feel out of control, right? If you want to get rid, by the way, of this black magic, based on your birth chart reading, I can help you, okay? Definitely. Especially if you're saying this has been going on for quite some time, I do not know what to do, then I can definitely help you based on your birth chart. You can buy one below in the description box if you want one. Yeah? And of course, I am the daughter of a Brahmin priest. So all my birth chart readings are based on Vedic Brahmin astrology, which means that those are secrets of an ancient society, a Sanskrit speaking society, which is an ancient holy language. And I will make sure that you will receive your secrets and then you get out of this black magic energy. And this is only if you've been saying, this has been going on for months. I do not know what to do. Others of you, you do know what to do, right? And you've cleansed your own energy, right? Because I always tell everybody, God has made us a genius, right? We can cleanse our own energy. So for those who are saying, I'm good to go, GDT, I also see that here. And then this just shows up, right? Because maybe you had a dream or you have a premonition or feelings again that somebody's still doing it. You're right. This is your acknowledgement, okay? Now, for those who are saying, I don't know what to do, okay, maybe it's your relationship, right, that is broken because of black magic. Maybe your work is not going well, okay, your finance, maybe your children, maybe your family, okay, whatever it is, I can definitely help you. Check below in the description box if you want that kind of a birth chart reading. Buy one. Yeah. Another message here is that regardless of the black magic, right, I see that people are jealous of you, Aries. You're making things happen for yourself, right? You could be traveling a lot. You could be going out for dinner a lot, restaurants. Maybe you're making pictures, posting it online. Like, I went to this new restaurant, it was great. Or people seeing that you're showing up, right? You're with your friends, with family, okay? Or maybe even a new love interest, or maybe you're in a relationship, right? Whatever is going good for you, somebody really does not like that. So jealousy is here, and worst case scenario, it's black magic. For those Aries who are picking up their life again, the magician is reversed because you are exactly doing that, right? You're trying to get back into control again, right? So when the magician reversed shows up, regardless of black magic, because I want to move on from that topic, we already discussed that, right? Let's say that you can't move on, everybody, because of a relationship, right, that didn't work out, or a job, right, that you really wanted, you don't get it, or whatever is going on in your life that is a setback, right? I see that you are doing the work here. I see that you are equal standing, that there is a need for a change. And I also see that you're willing to make that change. And the change is, of course, right, because the magician is reversed. You have to reabsorb things again. You might have literally also forgotten things, or you just stop doing things, right? On my channel, we speak, we call, we pray things into our existence. We do that. And we do that by, of course, the support and the grace of God, the Most High. So it might take some time before you get there. For those Aries who are saying, that's me, GDT, I'm trying to recover, I'm trying to get back on track. Take it step by step, okay? When the magician is reversed, Rome wasn't built in one day, right? Take it step by step, and you will see that bit by bit you will feel better. Also regarding any objectives, right, that you have set for yourself. If you need to recover, if you need to get back on track, make sure that you have feasible objectives, because if you have goals or objectives, right, that are not feasible, you will literally set up a self-fulfilling prophecy, as we call that in psychology. And that self-fulfilling prophecy means that you cannot continue because you keep being stuck in a cycle. Okay, you want to get out of that cycle, so you have to change your behavior, right? And changing your behavior always starts with acknowledging where you come from. So if you are already journaling, you're good to go. If you're not journaling yet, you might want to do that, Aries. Once you start journaling, you start writing it, right? And once you start writing, it's out of your system. And once you're done writing, you put it away, and then you take it back. You start looking at your journal again, and then you will see patterns. Once you start seeing patterns, you can really acknowledge what's going on in your life, and then you can change your behavior based on a realistic goal setting or objective or a milestone. So this is for you really important, Aries, if you recognize that scenario. Others of you, I also get an energy, right? Like a teacher that's not in control with the students, a parent that's not in control with the children, a son that's not in control regarding father and mother dynamics. This could also be childhood wounds, okay? So there could be a healing process from your inner child. Others of you, anything that has to do with healing, right? With loss, anxiety, CPTSD, mourning because of a loss in your family, okay? Others of you, menopause is also here. Anything that has to do with the breaking in your relationship. If health-wise you need guidance here, you can buy also that birth chart reading below, okay? If you need extra guidance, because the magician is still reversed. Others of you, you're on a waiting list, right? You're waiting for a psychologist. You're waiting for somebody, right, to help you, but they're not helping you. And others of you, you try doing that, but they don't match your profile, right? So this is going to a normal, right, let's say, support in the medicine system, and you're not satisfied. Why? Because you are a spiritual person. Your spiritual side is not being right, embraced. And as such, there is no way out, right? So for those Aries who are saying, I want a way out, but I don't know how to do that, check below in the description box. I can definitely help you. Yes, buy yourself a birth chart reading, spoil yourself with one. you will definitely not be disappointed, and you will equal stand on how to make the moves to be in control again. You are the magician, Aries. This is your own card. It's Aries, Virgo, Libra energy. It could also be somebody, right? That's in your energy who's an Aries, Virgo, Libra, who's trying to do this to you. Yeah. Another thing that's important here is the flows. Are you seeing these flows below and above? I'm going to do it like this. You see that? So there's also something going on with your brain activity. So we have the left hemisphere of the brain and we have the right hemisphere of the brain. You are being depicted here, Aries, and that's for some of you, you're in a black and white mode constantly. So you could be a person of extremes. It's either good or it's wrong. There is no gray area for you. And for some of you, that's the reason why you could be dealing with challenges in your life regarding your own behavior, other people around you, because your black and white energy doesn't bring the left and the right hemisphere of your brain together, right? When there is a middle way, right, then the middle, literally, the connection, right, which is bringing the two sides of the brains together, right, the left and the right hemisphere of the brain together, is not there. So there's a need here, okay, to moderate. There's a need to moderate because being black or white, just to give you some metaphors or metatrons, right, is you're in the up constantly. You're always working. You never take any rest, right? So there is no moderation there. You always work out. You never rest. There is no moderation. You're always dealing with somebody that's toxic. You never have any peace. There is no moderation. You have too much peace. You're only sleeping. You're procrastinating. You don't do anything. You like that. You're isolating, but you're not outside in the world. There's no moderation. So for those who are saying, I'm trying to moderate myself, but I do not know how, again, buy yourself a birth chart reading below in the description box, okay? You're going to love it. You will not be disappointed. So the energy also here, that's for some of you Aries, right? With the colors that you see here. For some of you, you don't like something about your child, Aries, and others of you, there are discussions going on about transition. Somebody is transitioning here. Whether you like it or not, it requires a lot of energy. And for some of you, it's difficult. This is like, your brother decides to transition, your sister decides to transition. Maybe it's you. It totally brings you off balance, right? And others of you, this is definitely menopause. If you need help also with the menopause, everybody check below in the description box. Okay, I can definitely help you out. So there is an imbalance here. Ultimately, things need to come together, right? Because in the upright, what you see here on the table is that different elements are allowed to be there and still, right, as a subset, they still make sense. And yeah, I have, started a few years ago, right, to use the word cohesion. That comes from me. And cohesion means when all the sub-elements, right, are allowed to be different, but in their core quintessential energy still makes sense to be part of a group. And that's what's happening on the table. Some of you, you feel excluded. You feel like you don't belong anywhere, or that people are not liking you, or that you should change something about you. Be mindful about that. Make sure that you first do your own analysis on whether that's the case. Okay, because people could be doing that to wanting to change you because they don't like your Aries energy. You are, of course, the emperor, right? Whether you are a brother or a sister watching right now, you are the emperor. So you are the CEO, the CTO, the CFO, right? And you are made to rule empires, right? So before somebody says that you need to change something, first check, double check, triple check with yourself whether their intentions are good. Because if not, then this is not what needs to be done, right? Because they're trying to break you down. Having said that, Aries, this is your reading, right? Like I said, there are different kind of birth chart readings that I sell. Will give you all the kind of secrets of your whole life, or for some specific topics when you need help. Just check below in the description box. I also sell tarot readings, like emergency readings and normal ones. Okay. Some of you, you want to become a tarot reader, right? Because I said I sell tarot readers. Maybe you want to become a tarot reader. Maybe you are a tarot reader and sales are not going well. If you are a tarot reader and your sales are not going well, Aries, Then, of course, there is gang stalking going on here. There's spiritual practitioner, Reiki, chakras, gemstones, tarot, whatever you do, okay? There is gang stalking going on. So write down, everybody, all good things come in three, right? All good things come in three. Yes, it's called the Holy Trinity, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, right? Check below in the description box and make sure that in the comments, everybody, you write down, I am the Emperor. I am the Emperor. Also write it in the chat and write it in your journals. Yes. Subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. And I humbly thank you for being here. And I'll see you next time. Also check out all the other zodiac signs. Whatever you have in your chart, okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart, go check it out. It's for free. I don't have any Vimeo, Patreon. I don't do extended paid readings. No memberships that you need to pay for. Everything is for free regarding these generic readings. Yes. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.